A 40-year-old French woman milks a cow on Christmas Day. She is dressed in jeans and a rough shirt. Her hair is untidy. A gas or wind up emergency lamp lights her face and upper body, but she is mostly shrouded in darkness while she works. The sounds of the cow and the milk squirting into the bucket punctuate the silences. She addresses the cow as she speaks.
There is always a cow at Christmas. You won't find a Christmas crèche, a manger, without one. There's always one with Jesus in the dark warmth of the barn. There's a donkey and some sheep sometimes. But there's always a cow. A cow. Jesus and Mary.
She milks the cow for a moment, a few loud squirts into an empty pail between her knees.
We've plenty of cows for Christmas, but no manger and no Virgin Mary. And at 40, I'm hardly a maid. Unmarried, maybe. But hardly a virgin. Although that's not really none of your business, is it? Not that you'll tell anyone.
She squirts milk vigorously for a moment or two into the bucket.
Electricity's out again. And until we can get the generator going, I thought I'd help you out. Oh, poor Marguerite. The others can wait a bit longer this morning when we get the machines going again, but you? No. Good thing Mother taught me. I still have the touch. Oh, you poor thing. I can't imagine being perpetually pregnant. You're absolutely filled to bursting in your calves. Well, 'tis the season. But these days, it's always the season, isn't it? Perpetually pregnant. I try not to look you in the eyes. Such sad eyes. Perpetual pregnancy. Perpetual grief.
She wipes away a tear with the back of her hand.
Sorry. Life is hard on a farm. I am a woman, after all. That would be considered sexist. You think? What would those American farmers we met at the fair think? From Chicago? They said. In the middle. I think yes. Big farms there. Grassland. Must be beautiful. Flat. We must look to them like we've stepped out of the Middle Ages, but they seem to have some bucolic vision of the French countryside. Well, we may farm on a scale to rival most farms in the United States. Things here haven't evolved in quite the same way. That's for sure.
She milks Marguerite a moment more.
You see, Marguerite, unmarried at 40. I'm something of a curiosity here in the north of France. Who are we kidding? Women like me are a curiosity everywhere in France, especially in Les Provinces, which means anything, not Paris, which is most of France. I'm unmarried and running a farm. Father is 80 next month and slowing down, although he won't admit it. And Mother, well, she's always with me. I hope Father can get the generator going. It wounds his pride when I have to step in. It would seem I'm too masculine to be a woman, but much a woman for people in the village to stop arguing as to whether I'm mademoiselle or madame and just sell me my damn washing powder. Who cares? The ladies with the impractically long designer fingernails tapping on computer keyboards in the bank never get it right either. I've given up. There's no way the computer systems here would be able to cope with those pronouns I hear Americans are using. She, her. him, they. Which do I prefer? We're talking about a language even the French themselves haven't mastered yet. After centuries. And it's a language firmly rooted in sex, masculine, feminine. There's no middle ground. Il ou elle.
She milks Marguerite for a few moments.
Mother didn't have these problems. She was married to a farmer. She was too busy to question who she identified as. Even though my mother ran the farm alongside him, everything from milking to herding to the paperwork to raising her children, she was, officially anyway, just assisting. No salary, no pension, but no question of her sexuality either. And I doubt anyone troubled my mother about it, or the 6 generations of women farmers before them. But I am an unmarried woman, so everybody's business. La parole est lumière sous les yeux de Marie. Women like me are a curiosity everywhere, I suppose, even today. Women are supposed to need a man. I don't. Not really. Not need. I'm supposed to want to be with a man. I do want to be with a man. Trouble is finding one. I spend most of my days talking to cows.
She pats the cow affectionately.
But my mother found my father and her mother, her husband, and so on, and so on. Back 8 generations. It's true. My mother showed the family my mother showed me the family tree once. Shh, mother doesn't like it. Traces the female line, like some ancient pagan ritual. My mother said we descend from Vikings. Well, Vikings who settled here in Normandy. The woman kept the keys to the farm, ran everything while their men were out the Viking or whatever. And no one questioned their sexuality. But my female family tree sits in storage gathering dust. And at 40, I've not much chance of adding any names to it. 8 generations of women, farmers. So that's what? 8 times 27 or so years. So my arrière-grand-mère would have seen the French Revolution.
Her milking becomes more vigorous.
You've had plenty of those. Plenty of blood spilled. And for what? Women in France didn't even get right to vote until the end of World War. The second one, 1944. Yes, we had 2 world wars, Marguerite, and plenty of revolutions, protests, years of it. Thousands of liters of precious cow's milk poured into the streets. Am I upset women farmers have only finally been given maternity leave? Do any farmers have a day off? Do farmers in America have a maternity leave? My father never had a real day off in his entire career, not even at Christmas. And look at you, Marguerite. Do you ever have a day off? No. There's always a cow at Christmas.
She places the bucket down and wipes her hand, pats the cow. Gently, as a rancor is not with the cow, she is exhausted.
Women in the village say farming is only for men. That you need to be strong to be a farmer. I am strong. I sleep well. That is my greatest strength. Si douce est les lumières qui dissipe la nuit. How soft is the light that dispels the night. I woke late this morning. It's Christmas Day after all. I lay in bed watching the slant of the early morning winter light making its way under my closed window shutters. I lay there, alone, warm and quiet. I love that moment. Before the dog senses I'm up and is nuzzling me with his wet nose to let him out. Before my father's steady snoring turns sideways and he wakes himself. Before the cows start lowing in the fields. You do, you know. Low. I like that word in English. Lowing.
She closes her eyes.
The cattle are lowing, the baby awakes. But little Lord Jesus, no crying he makes. I love thee, Lord Jesus. Look down from the sky and stay by my cradle till morning is nigh.